the lord of I would say he's the base god of the hop kick. You know, it's like, oh, I'm -4, but are you gonna do anything fast enough to stop it? Now, talking about Maru, he has a 65% win rate after week 2, incredibly impressive. Just 5 picks this season. Leroy has been his front man with 13 picks and a 62% win rate, followed by Ano with 70% and his Fakum Ram holding down the fort with 100%.
That Ana pick rate really shows. He already talked about it in his interviews. He likes playing Ana. He likes Ana basically, and aside from that, it's really just a lot of adjustment from Maru. He's really well adapted to like this kind of playstyle. But now here it is against NatureLover. Their game record was 1-2 in favor of Maru.
And Maru, I remember one of his notable matches against NatureLover. He played Leo first, as seen in this graphic. But when things got a little rough for him, of course he chose to go with a Leroy. Now NatureLover, interestingly enough, he says that he's quite comfortable with the Leroy matchup, but that being said, it's more about labbing the player, the athlete, rather than labbing the character itself.
Yep, NatureLover has a lot of science behind him. He is a lab monster, he's really good at that, but Maru just basically denies science altogether.
Of course, Maru's like, I saw this in a book once, but I'm gonna write my own book and see how you like that, you know? It's just, Maru is what feels good to me right now. Of course, we do see him play a very compact game when he needs to. He's one of the best low parriers in the game, and it's definitely something to take note of.
Yo, definitely. But another thing, it really shows. He did talk about his adjustments, and it's been paying off. How previous season to this season, he's going for a more aggressive, more playful style, more reflective to what Maru is as a person too.
And sometimes you just really feel your gameplay being better when you're playing as yourself. Like, you extend your character onto your character because you're not forcing anything, you know? You're feeling your playstyle. You're not just reading off data, you're not reading off a book. But interestingly enough, the lab monster of science is backing it up with a robot, with Elisa versus, of course, the terror of Tekken, Leroy.
Yep, artificial intelligence. Let's see it happen. And we did get teased by it by introductory videos. I mean, NatureLover did have Elisa instead of the Julia, which we are so used to. But here it is. Finally, we're gonna see the Elisa in play here in Twilight Conflict against Maru's Leroy, and this is gonna be big for both of them.
It definitely is, and I was actually asking about where his Elisa was the entire season, but right now it's here and it's ready to play. Now Maru just kind of spacing it out. Oh my goodness, look at those low parries. As I talked about, here it is, and to the wall. What's for breakfast? It's a whiff.
Oh no, now NatureLover is trying to push himself against Maru here. He does have a lot of damage in front, and Maru was trying to intimidate with a few Hermit stances at the start, but of course NatureLover did not even try to approach it.
Exactly. He's also trying to fish out the timings with the coffin break here. Now, once again, into the Hermit stance. NatureLover, though, quick to react with a 1-2, but that Hell Sweep there just pushes him against the wall.
That was real nasty. Usually you have the advantage against the chainsaws, but Maru did not care. He just said, haha, Hell Sweep, let's go. But NatureLover is in rage, Maru is in rage. One of them is near the balcony break. This is really dangerous. Hermit stance is coming, and now, let's go. Ooh. And Maru gets it with that blow, and even a taunt afterwards.
And I love that. Mars saying that the back of the hand is more than you can take. And my goodness, the back of this heel as well. Taking NatureLover, possibly a wall break. But no, the alignment does not go in favor of Maru. But his back is against the wall now. NatureLover still chipping away.
Woo! Now Maru is in trouble. There's the rage once again. And let's see if Maru can rob this. But no, NatureLover with a great sidewalk. And finishes it. And a taunt back. This is getting spicy.
And I love it's like, oh, you think you're the only one who has that. But Maru, interestingly enough, not going for the punish there. NatureLover fishing out the bun presses that Maru likes to do. Hermit from behind. Pretty dangerous stuff here by NatureLover. NatureLover once again back against the wall.
And now once again, NatureLover tries to push back, and once again the chainsaws are coming, but Maru doesn't care. And once again at half health, it's getting a little bit dangerous now for both of them.
Ooh, that was kind of NatureLover as you mentioned, but Hermit stance once more. The Death March hasn't really come into play yet, but it's NatureLover pushing the tempo now. Normally you'd see Elisa, not a big comeback character, but hitting the rage drive, it's gonna seal the deal.
It really does, and I think it's also coming to the fact that not everyone has seen NatureLover's Elisa here in the Nationals. We've probably seen it in outside tournaments, not here in this stage itself. It's a very different environment when it comes to this.
Exactly, and Maru is probably like, by gods, it is true. He does have an Elisa, but NatureLover is on the back foot in this round. Does not connect on the Rage Red, but does land a counter on the pressing Maru.
Yep, and now Maru's hesitation is getting a little bit there. But no, it doesn't matter because now we're both into final round. And Maru probably looks like he's found the answer. But so far, once again, he's playing a little bit conservatively.
Exactly, and NatureLover is thinking, what does Maru think? It doesn't matter what Maru thinks. Maru's gonna eat this chainsaw and this mix-up.
Oh, orbital though! And now Maru does have a lot of space. Is he gonna put him to the wall? No, he does not. But the Hell Sweep says otherwise. The cane stops the Rage Drive!
Oh, I love the taunt at the end just to add a lot more spice, you know? I love how I am a big charging robot, but this cane, this wooden cane, it's gonna stop my advance with my advanced alloy plates. But yeah, that was such an impressive set for both players. And you can already tell that the tempo of the series is gonna be aggression. Normally you'd see Elisa very compact, but not with NatureLover.
Not with NatureLover at all. And we also see Maru trying to feel it first. It is a feeling out process at the start. NatureLover went out guns blazing, but Maru took his time, got a little bit of patience, and immediately utilized the tools that Leroy has. Another thing is the cane. People don't expect the cane. No matter how many times you've seen it, people don't really expect it because you only get to use it once. So people use it conservatively too.
Indeed, and talking about like Leroy and his tools, like you just kind of have to ask yourself, approaching a Leroy, what does Leroy have? Everything. Leroy has everything. You just gotta watch out for everything. And one thing to take note of, Maru did not actually press on with Death March mix-ups. You saw him go into down 3-2 into Hermit, but he immediately canceled out. If you caught on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Usually, when Leroy players go for the Hermit stance, they'd usually go for that Death March, the constant mix-ups. But I'm guessing he knows that NatureLover has labbed this matchup. NatureLover is comfortable with this matchup, so go for something that isn't what you usually see from a Leroy.
Or maybe even Maru, the type of athlete to not shy away from the character switch. But seeing NatureLover on the Ana might deter him just a little. You know how Maru is? Maru just normally doesn't really care about those things, but is he going to stick to the Leroy is the question. Yes, he does.
Yep, he sticks with the Leroy, and of course, NatureLover sticking with the Elisa here. And we are gonna go to the Precipice of Fate. A nice small stage. Not really much to talk about, aside from the circular shape. But really, it really seems like there wasn't much point for NatureLover to change, considering it was a close match and it was just a game of inches, basically.
And that is exactly true. But talking about this Elisa again, I think we did see shades of his Elisa in the previous conference in Machine Head. He did bring it out just a few times, but right now he's bringing the pain to Maru.
Definitely, and now NatureLover has had the life lead, but then Maru tries to go for a setup there with the Hermit stance, but it didn't matter. NatureLover did not care at all. The life lead still belongs to him. NatureLover sidestepping aggressively against Maru.
And Maru understands that Elise is not a very good comeback character. He does not have enough tools, but getting hit by that, putting him into rage, might give him the slight advantage, but that's going to be a big punish by NatureLover, and Maru is going to be hurting from that.
That was beautiful, and that was it. That was the one time Maru tried to go for the little death march that Leroy has, but it didn't really pay off there. So I'm guessing he's going to try to play a little bit conservatively from the Hermit stance once again.
Exactly. NatureLover is still, wow, taking a page out of Maru's book and making him eat it right off the bat here, going for a big hopkick into major wall damage.
And now this is really big because NatureLover has turned on the aggression, turned up the tempo, and right now he's at game point, so he's probably going to force a game 3 from here if he wants to. And right now it's looking like it does, because Maru is in the worst spot possible.
Exactly, you do not want to be in the corner against the lady with the chainsaws here. Maru losing so much health in such a little amount of time. Doesn't look like he has an answer.
No! That pretty much was the answer. And great insight there from NatureLover. Great awareness, I mean. Just knowing when the Hell Sweep was going to come out. Knowing Maru uses it sparingly, but he uses it at the most crucial of times. And that was just really good stuff there from NatureLover.
One thing that I've noticed from both these players, they've eliminated a lot of the stepping from the game. They've been using a lot of good tracking moves, Maru's especially. He understands that Elise has one of the best movements in the game. And actually, one of a suspect moment was in the first set where he did down 1+2, and it caught Elisa when Elisa was all the way to the left. And I was like, huh, that's interesting.
That's incredibly interesting. But of course, we have a list of things for Leroy, that a list of colorful words really. But of course, we're not gonna say those. But aside from that, it really is. It really did come to that point that it was a close match. NatureLover stuck to his guns, and he decided, okay, let's stick with the Elisa. It almost worked. Let's see if it works now if I just turn up the volume just a little bit.
Exactly. And sometimes you just gotta turn that volume knob to 11, and you gotta hear the people say, Leroy sucks, man. Leroy sucks. Again, Leroy does not suck. Leroy is such a reliable character. It's so scary. You know, that's what makes him so scary. He's reliable. His execution requirement isn't that high, and in the hands of elite players like the ones we have on the national roster, he becomes an even more dangerous monster.
That being said, let's see if Maru sticks with the Leroy. There are other characters in his arsenal, and let's see if there's any predictions here or not. Like, I'm thinking Ana, but no, he's sticking with the Leroy. I'm guessing the shirt's off still.
The shirt is off, and NatureLover, though, this is going to be quite a small stage, so I would say this is in favor for Maru. His wall pressure as a Leroy and just him as an athlete is absolutely outstanding. NatureLover, though, very impressive on the defense as well, but sometimes persistence wears down the resistance.
Let's see if that is going to happen here. No, he puts on the new drip. I think this is his lucky outfit against the Elisa, considering he did get that win before. But now it's going to be a game of adjustments between the two. Let's see if NatureLover still turns up the aggression, and just as I say that, it's going to happen. And now Maru is in trouble here.
And that adjustment is just a testament to how much time NatureLover spends in the lab here. Maru, once again, in a position he does not want to be in. This time goes for the mix-up, and it does go in his favor.
Oh my goodness, NatureLover already put in rage. Maru is gonna go and press the issue, but there, NatureLover tries to push it back. 1 pixel away from rage, good punish here from Maru. NatureLover, one more mix-up is gonna take it, and there it is, a punish instead from Maru takes it, and a taunt to end it.
I love Maru. His spirit, it never wanes, you know. He goes for it. That forward 3 is gonna be in favor of Maru, putting NatureLover against the wall, but that hell sweep gets blocked by NatureLover.
Oh no, we've seen this movie before. NatureLover aggressing onto the walls, and Maru trying to go for these mix-ups, these crazy things that Leroy can do. But no, once again, no space to Hermit stance. So far, he's just been throwing orbitals. Maru in rage. NatureLover trying to press the issue. Low again, mid there this time. And there it is, 1-for-1 for both of these players.
And I love it. I love this this tempo, this momentum coming from both players. Both of them just look absolutely unstoppable right now. But it's NatureLover landing first blood with the chainsaws. Maru is kind of getting himself back to the wall, but a big launch punish on that slide.
Big launch punish indeed. And now NatureLover is going to be back against the wall here, but not a little too close. NatureLover once again is at half health, but Maru lets the string rip. And now NatureLover is 1 pixel away from rage.
Keep pressing buttons, but now, oh, this time he doesn't go for the rage punish here, but he's saving up that extra damage. Maru, though, putting himself against the wall with that wall break, or rather, that throw break, but NatureLover still has a chance here. He does have rage.
Oh my goodness, Maru trying to go for crazy moves. Harry, there's the low. Maru! And key charge at the end, too.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it. NatureLover, though, he has to get this momentum back on his side. Otherwise, Maru is going to plow right through him, putting him against the wall. NatureLover is in a bit of a situation here. Look at all this damage coming out from Maru.
Oh, take all of these legs and this parry! And Maru! Feeling himself. Key charge gaming, taunt gaming, it doesn't matter. Maru gets it 2-1.